Hey there, tech fans. Today I have the Orei eARC-EX165-K audio extension kit. This product makes it incredibly easy for you to share audio from any eARC-compatible device with a second remote location up to 165 feet away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. The product fully supports the eARC standard, as well as a wide range of different audio codecs, and the kit includes a set of infrared blasters that will collect up the remote control signals from that second location and pass those back over the same LAN cable to the primary location where they're rebroadcast, so you can effectively remotely control the content you're watching. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing just to show you everything that's included in the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at the transmitter and receiver modules, and I'll explain the connections and indicators so you understand exactly how to use the product. And then I'll come back one more time and point out some of the special features that this product provides that you can use to compare it to other audio extension kits you may be considering. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find a transmitter module and a receiver module. You'll find two 5-volt, 1-amp DC power supplies. You can simply plug this end into any standard wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs into the module directly and provides all the power you'll need for operation. You'll also find a set of infrared blasters, and these look similar, but there's a transmitter and a receiver, so make sure you plug these into the correct modules, and they're fully explained in the manual. And finally, there is a full instruction manual included that explains everything you'll need to know about the kit in order to use it properly, including connection diagrams and specifications. So always read through that manual to make sure you get the best value possible out of the product. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at both modules, and then I'll come back and point out some of the special features that this product provides. Inside the kit, you'll find a transmitter module and a receiver module, and both of these feature full metal enclosures which make them really durable and a great choice for both residential or commercial installations. Let's start with the transmitter module first. On either side of the cabinet, you'll find these mounting flanges that make it really easy to mount the module up off the ground and out of the way. On the one side, you'll find a LAN port. This is where one end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable between the transmitter and receiver plugs in. And to the right of that are two 3.5mm ports labeled infrared in and infrared out. You'll plug the module into the infrared out port at the transmitter side, and make sure you choose the correct module to plug in there. On the other side, you'll find a full-sized HDMI port that's labeled eARC-in. This connects to whatever media device you'd like to share the content from with your remote location. Next to that is a USB-C port labeled Service. This is used for updating firmware on the module if needed later on. You'll simply connect this to a local computer and move that firmware file over to the module to complete that upgrade. To the right of that is a power indicator. The minute you add power to the module, it starts an internal power on self-test where it checks the electronics. Once it passes that test, it'll light that LED, letting you know the module is ready to use. And to the right of that is a DC input port, and that's where the power supply plugs in. So you'll plug that power supply into a standard wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs in right there. The receiver, again, is very similar, mounting flanges on either side. Another LAN port, this is where the other end of that Cat6 or Cat7 cable from the transmitter plugs in. Two more 3.5mm infrared blaster ports. Now in the case of the receiver, you're going to plug the module into the infrared in port. On the other side, another full-sized HDMI port, and this connects to whatever audio device you'd like to enjoy that audio on at the remote location. Another USB-C port in the center for firmware updates, power indicator, and another DC input port that can be used with the second power supply. That's pretty much it for the kit. I hope that closer look was helpful. Now here are a few really important things to keep in mind when you're comparing the Orei eARC-EX165-K audio extension kit with other products you may be considering. The first thing has to do with compatibility. This product fully supports the latest eARC audio standards, and the reason that's important is because other audio extension kits on the market may only support the older ARC standard or even the HDMI standard. So knowing you've got a product that adheres to the latest eARC audio standards means you can use it with a wide range of modern media gear, and it supports the latest codecs, which are going to produce incredibly good audio at that remote location. Another difference is the fact that this product supports 165 feet of extension between the primary and secondary locations. Other kits on the market may limit that extension to 50 or 100 feet. So knowing you've got a full 165 feet of extension provides a lot of flexibility on where you locate that secondary site. Another big difference is the inclusion of the infrared blaster kit, which provides complete remote control of the content from that secondary location. The receiver will pick up those remote control signals and transfer those back over the same LAN connection between the two sites to the primary location where they're rebroadcast. So it provides a lot of flexibility and control over how you listen to the audio at that second site. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks for watching and stay nerdy.